McKesson is a Fortune 10 healthcare company that streamlines pharmaceutical delivery and patient care across the globe. McKesson strives to improve patient outcomes by seamlessly integrating technology into pharmaceutical services worldwide. Healthcare environments depend on strong cybersecurity measures to protect sensitive patient data and prevent disruptions in critical hospital operations and pharmaceutical supply chains. Even a single vulnerability in a web application might serve as an entry point for cyber threats, putting patient privacy and healthcare infrastructure at risk. Identifying these weaknesses before they can be exploited is crucial in maintaining a secure digital environment. The Vulnerability Scan and Detect tool provides a proactive approach to cybersecurity by analyzing web applications for potential security flaws. After a user enters a URL, the system conducts a thorough scan and detects vulnerabilities that could be leveraged in cyber attacks. The application is built using a Flask-based backend to manage scan requests and process results. The front end is built with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to provide an intuitive user experience for entering URLs and reviewing reports. The scanning process utilizes an industry-standard security testing framework to provide accurate and comprehensive vulnerability detection.
This week on Ghostwire Security Breach Unit, McKesson Corporation and their security team have 1 week to launch a new website. They currently face multiple security vulnerabilities that they need to fix before launch. However, they have an ace up their sleeve, the Vulnerability Scan and Detect tool.
Morning team. You only have 2 weeks until launch. How's everything with the security development?
We took care of that source code disclosure vulnerability that was bugging us last time.
Yeah, that one was haunting us for a bit.
Great job, guys. How about we do one more scan just to compare with the previous ones? Is that okay?
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, perfect. Keep up the good work.
This has got to be better than last time, right?
I sure hope so. One of the other departments pushed a new commit to our system last night, so that could cause us some trouble. I hope that department didn't screw up the website. I'll run a quick scan to check if they had any more vulnerabilities.
Welcome back to Ghostwire Security Breach Unit. We're on location tonight searching for abnormalities and vulnerabilities. We've been monitoring this location for the last few months. We've still had activity recently. Let's see if we can detect more tonight. This is Ghostwire Security Breach Unit. Here we are inside. As we move through the application, we check each room, scan for activity, and document abnormalities as we detect them.
Once a scan is initiated, a pipeline is established, which sends website information to the OWASP Zap scanner. OWASP Zap is a third-party open-source tool that processes a target application in 3 stages. First, explore. Zap attempts to learn about the system being tested. This includes trying to determine what software is in use, what endpoints exist, and what patches are installed. It also includes searching the website for hidden content, known vulnerabilities, and other indications of weakness. Second, attack. The system attempts to exploit the known or suspected vulnerabilities to prove they exist. And third, report. Zap reports back the results of their testing, including the vulnerabilities, how they discovered them, how difficult the exploits were, and the severity of the exploitation.
There's activity here. I saw a cross-domain misconfiguration. Come on, it's right there. Come on.
The vulnerabilities detected during a scan are categorized into 4 major risk levels. High risks are critical vulnerabilities that pose an immediate and serious threat to the security of the application, such as SQL injections or an authentication bypass. Medium risks are issues that could be exploited under certain conditions and may lead to data exposure or system compromise if not addressed. Low risks are minor flaws with limited impact, often requiring specific circumstances to be exploited. And informational risks, which are not vulnerabilities themselves, but they do provide useful insight into the application's behavior or configuration.
Okay, we made it in. And there it is. It's a PPI phone. I tagged it. Let's get out of here.
There it is, the scan finished.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
What is it?
It found a high-risk vulnerability.
Check the report. What could it even be?
It's a PII disclosure.
What? What's that?
The scan found personally identifiable information. There must have been a mistake in our database security. It says we should check the response for potential presence of PII, and we have to ensure nothing sensitive is leaked by the application.
That's going to be a tough fix. We better get to work immediately if we want to make our launch on schedule.
Identifying specific vulnerabilities helps developers know exactly what is wrong and where it's happening in the application. Instead of guessing, they get actionable details, like which input is unvalidated or which header is missing, so that they can quickly fix the code, apply the right configurations, and prevent attackers from exploiting those weaknesses.
Oh my god, this is awful. We need a real expert to work on this. I guess it's time to call him. Hello. I know I told you we would never talk again, but I really need you on this. How about you come here tomorrow? Okay, see you then. Okay, now let's get him added to the team. This guy knows what he's doing. Now let's get to work.
Now that they have a target, we'll see if the team has what it takes to remediate the vulnerabilities in time to make the deadline.
That was awesome. I can't believe we got it all done.
Here we go.
Hold on, we gotta run another scan to make sure.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it looks pretty clean in there. Let's see that report.
Yes, we did it. The vulnerabilities are clear.
So, how did it go?
It's secure. We made the deadline.
We remediated all the vulnerabilities.
We're ready to launch.
Great job, team. I always knew you could do it.